This conference will now be recorded.
So in my previous session, I have just explained a few basic things of EPPM. Okay, only EPPM concept I have explained. And today I'll take you from investment management. Then we will move forward as per the process to project system. Okay. So basically in this course, we are going to cover investment management and project system. Okay. So here first is investment management. And another is a project system. Okay, and apart from that, the integration with the different module, with with the SD, with FICO, with plant maintenance, with MRS, multi-resource scheduling, overview of CPM and PPM integration, and then overview of Primavera and MSP integration through EPC. Okay, so here in investment management, when we are understanding like what exactly we are getting in investment management, however, we are having the project system to manage everything for my projects. Okay, so let us understand the need of system. Okay, but before that, let us discuss the scenario for investment management. Okay, so let's say you are the organization. Okay, and your organization, this is your organization, and let's say you are the manufacturing company. Okay, or what I'm saying, you are the real estate company. Let's say real estate company. And you are having some mission and vision of your organization, and you are having some investment strategy and further strategy to expand your business. Okay, further to expand your business. Okay, so when you are understanding, when you are thinking of your investment, you need to align with the organization strategy, in what perspective you are going to do the investment. Okay, same scenario we can map through PPM, portfolio project management, but that is a add-on on this basic system. But the similar kind of things how you can do within a basic system, ECC system itself. Okay, this IM is helping us to map the same scenario. So here this real estate organization, this organization this organization is investing in a residential project. They are putting the investment in commercial project and retail project, let's say, for example. Okay, and apart from that, they need some amount to do the daily work, to put into the operative as a operative amount, or you can say like to continue their operations, they need to plan some strategy. Okay, so let us understand in that perspective. So when we are thinking to define the strategy for upcoming years as an organization, so we need to plan it for, let's say, 1 year or 2 year or 3 years. As per your organization strategy, you can fix the timelines, but let us understand in the term of 1 year only. So let's say I'm the organization, real estate organization, for coming year in 2020 or 2021. I just want to plan for my investments and for my operational expenditures. Okay, so these two things I just want to concentrate as a planner. Okay, so let's say this is my investment. I can say this is a capex. Okay, capital, and I can say my operational. Okay, and this strategy I'm planning, this program, okay, this plan I'm preparing for a particular year. Let's say it's about 2020. Okay, I'm into just imagine you are in 2019 and you are planning it for 2020. Okay, so here you have decided to put some amount in capital, and decided to put some amount in the operational. Okay, so when you are thinking of capital, you can again think of a different area. Let's say you just want to put some amount in residential investments, and you can put some amount in commercial. Okay, okay, and you can put some amount in retail, let's say retail investments. So residential investment means we are constructing residential apartments. Okay, and commercial investment means we are constructing the malls and offices. And retail investment means the individual shops and the office space we are doing, we are constructing. Okay, so I can link my all these investments, capital investment like this. Okay, to understand it properly. Similarly, in operational, I can say my corporate operational. Okay, and I can say my maintenance. Okay, maintenance of different buildings. uh, Operative expenses. Okay, so to plan the financial values, to plan the proper financial values for my upcoming year 2020 or 2021, I am having two ways. I can drive from top to down or bottom to up. Means, as per my experience already, I'm having idea that in 2018 or 2019, my total amount which I put for that complete planning, that it was, let's say, 100 crore, let's say $1 million. Okay, so it's a top down approach, that I'm just thinking as per my previous experience, and I'm planning the values here on top level, and then I can distribute as per my requirement. Okay, that is the first thing. Second thing, here you can ask to your individual department that what is your plan in upcoming year, what is your proposals. Okay, what is your new ideas which you are going to propose for upcoming years, and based on that, management can decide that these ideas we are going to implement, or these ideas we are going to yeah, execute. Then we will decide about the amount, and then we can say this is my total amount which I need to plan for my next year. Okay, so again, if I'm taking top down approach, okay, so what I can do, I can have my plan values from previous year. Let's say it was 2019, and I can copy here. I can plan, then I can distribute the values further to my. Okay, so I'll take some lump sum figure here. Let's say it's 10 billion. Okay, I have decided to put 10 million in 2020. Okay, but again, as a board of member, when we are having a board meeting, that we are deciding that let us put some more amount, because we need to expand our business also. So let us keep it as a 12 million. Okay, but we don't have any base to prepare as of now, right? This is a direct, that is a rough idea that we as in 2019 or previous year, we have this much of expenses, this much of investment. By considering the same fact, I'm copying into the current year. So I can distribute it at lower level. Let's say I can say in capital I'll put 8 million, and 2 million I'll keep for the operational. Okay, so here I'm saying 8 million I'll keep, and operational I'll keep 2 million. Okay, so we have planned like this. Now again, at the level of next level, again we can distribute as per our experience, or we can have a mixed approach. We can say that a residential investment, I can ask to my individual department who's involving in the planning and who just need to align with my strategy of my organization. Okay, I can ask in residential business, what do you think how much amount we need to put into my upcoming years? Okay, so what he can do, he can create some proposal here. Okay, what he can say, that I am going to start a new residential project. Okay, residential project one. And apart from that, I'm going to start a new mixed township. Okay. Now I need to plan it accordingly. So primarily, I'm just thinking based on this requirement. So what I can do as a responsible person, let's say as a head of the head of this department, residential investment, or as a responsible person, I can say I will require 2 million in this project and primarily 1 million in this project. Okay, so I am having some base, I am having some calculation. Based on that, I'm saying that I need this much of investment in that particular area. Okay, so I can arrive that if I'm going with the same approach at residential investment, I need to keep 3 million. Okay, so what exactly I did here, till here I have taken top down approach, but and next level I'm thinking bottom up approach. So we are having both the procedures. We can plan as per our, like what exactly we are choosing as per suitability of the organization, or as per the business process of the organization, we can plan it. Okay, whether we can take it top down or bottom up approach or mixed approach. So when we are understanding this whole scenario, how we can manage this complete process in system. Okay, so there are different modules available. Okay, there is a an FI also, you can manage similar kind of things through FM, fund management. But when you are thinking of logistics, where you want to keep things very simple, okay, as per your planning perspective, so the option is investment management. Okay, but if you are going for next level of additional functionality, then you can go for the PPM also, portfolio project management. But here in investment management, we are having some more functionality, some more different benefits. Okay, so let us understand what exactly we are doing in this scenario. If you are having any question to understand this business process still here, please let me know so that I'll clarify it first, then I'll start the mapping how exactly we need to understand in the terminology of IM.
Can I
So it
ask
is,
you,
yeah, this
uh,
this process is making sense. It is exactly happening in organization.
Rama?
Yeah.
Should we consider, is it fair to understand that investment management is more of a short term to mid term and long term strategic will be EPPM?
Can you come again, please?
Okay. For the tactical and operational investments, investment management may be a better option, and for the long term or strategic, it could be EPPM.
Yes, correct. You are
Okay.
exactly correct. Yeah,
All right.
correct. Okay. So here, what exactly we are doing when we are planning for coming years, we need to create an investment program. So this is my program for 2020. Okay. So this is a master data. It has to be created first. Okay, this program. So what I can say here, this is a program. And investment program definition also, you can say, like if you want to more clear identification. Okay, so this is your investment program definition. Okay, and then you can see here two further bifurcation as per your business process. Okay, so you can say these are the two different areas, two different groups, two different buckets. In investment management, we used to call it as a positions. Okay, so here it has to be created as a investment position. Okay, this is a, but here when we are creating these investment positions, so first of all we need to create one investment position at first level. Okay, here on this level I have to create. Okay, you can understand like this. So whatever the definition I am creating, same exactly I need to create a first level of investment position. So it means this is the first level of investment positions, this is a second level of investment position. First level. Yeah.
In our current landscape, all the investment positions are created under the investment program. I just want the difference. How do I understand it better?
So in that case, it's a mandatory in investment management to create first level of position. Okay, that has to be parallel to the investment program definition. Then only you can create a next level. So for understanding perspective, you can see it's only investment program definition, and we are having further level of positions. Okay. Is it clear? So investment position, this is second level of investment position. And again, this is a third level of position. Okay. So when I'm saying here, I have, let's say I have created investment program, I have created this investment positions. Okay, now it's ready. Okay, we used to call it as a investment hierarchy, investment program hierarchy, or investment program structure. This complete, including the investment program definition and investment positions. Okay, now let's say this is your master data, it is already available for 2020. Okay, then you are asking to your individual responsible person to submit their proposal. The things which we are saying as a proposal, we used to call it as a appropriation request. Means you have to submit your idea. Okay, here you need to submit your idea. Based on that, management will decide whether it need to be implemented or not. So this is your investment appropriation. Okay, so when you are creating this appropriation request, then you need to plan here everything. You have to justify your idea in what sense it will be beneficial for my organization. Okay, so when you are planning it, it can be in different terms, like it can be technically you have to say that it's very good, and scope wise it's very good, it will add some brand value in my organization, or it, if I'm going to execute this project, I may get this much of profit in from this project. So everything you have to justify it here, and once you it is approved, then the same value will be considered here in my planning in this position. Okay, third level position. And when my management is saying, okay, I'm going with your idea, let's implement it. So what we can do, we can we can integrate with the PS project to execute this idea. Okay, so here what it will become, sorry, once it is approved, once your appropriation request is approved, it will convert it, it will be transferred to your PES project. So the PES project, basically the module which is where you are taking your project in detail planning, then you are moving for further execution, then handing over. Okay, so this is your PES project. So we will understand this whole cycle, how it is happening. Okay, so we need to have understanding of my master data first, then we need to understand what is the appropriation request, and how we can do the planning in the master data, how we can do the planning in investment program structure, how we can define the budget also, how we can roll up the budget, and then how we can transfer the project from the appropriation request to the PS. Okay, so there are two things here. Okay, let me explain that part also. It's just I'm giving you glance so that you will have idea once I'm going in the detail. Okay, so your business understanding will be clear. So here, let's say you have planned the values. Okay, 10 million you are saying it's my program planning value, and here you are saying it's 8 million, 2 million for operational, and 3 million you are saying for residential. Okay, so these are the planning values. Okay, and then what you want to do, you want to control your budget from investment program itself. Means whatever the value you kept at this position, whatever the budget value you kept at this position, you can control it for all the project which is going to be assigned within it. Means these are the two different proposal, or it means these are the two different projects, right? And these two projects can be, the budget can be controlled from residential investment itself. Okay, so let's say in planning you are saying it's 3 million, but you are releasing only budget of 2 million or 1 million, so it will be available to execute in the project in PS. So you are having a distribution strategy here. Based on that, you can transfer that budget from investment position to your PS project. Okay, so this is just gist of the process. If you are having any question here, please let me know. Then I'll take you to the system, how we need to perform, how we need to understand all these transactions there.
Just one question, Rama.
Yeah.
Currently, we are using investment management and also PS integration, right?
Right.
For some reason, the business has decided not to use the IM module.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a right decision they are taking?
It's again depend. Let's say if you are having lots of more functionality in finance perspective in FM, right? FM is also doing the similar kind of thing.
Okay.
But that is a more flexible system.
FM is more flexible, you mean?
Yeah, in the same scenario.
Okay, all right.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Olu can put some more light on it because he's already having experience in FM, right, Olu?
Sorry, please.
Yeah, similar things we are doing in the FM, right?
Yes, that's correct. Yep.
Okay, but that is at client level. That in FM you are doing at client level.
That's correct. Yep.
Right. But here,
only thing we might miss is here from FM you cannot create a project. For us, on IM you can create a project.
yes, but in FM you don't have the objects to put your proposal for the further analysis.
Yeah,
okay,
FM
is good in different perspective. Okay, but IM is having for the logistic perspective here.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, yeah. So let me take you to the system here. And here IM, why I have added in this course, basically this is not part of PS. If you see, okay, that is a completely separate model. But when you will go through of the PS cycle again and again, you will come to know that I need to use the investment profile, I need to use the asset under construction, from where I am getting it. Apart from that, in any PS interview, definitely you will get at least 15 to 20% questions from this area, at least 15 to 20%. Okay, so better I thought to include this in IM in this course. Okay, however, this is a separate module. There is no relation between PS and IM in any implementation. If you are going, that it's your choice. Okay.
So in certification also get 20% questions, you mean?
Certification, yeah, you will get it.
Okay.
You will get few questions. You will get it in the same area. I think in PLM 235, almost like 3-4 chapters are relevant to IM only.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, huh? So let us go in the system. Okay, this is your system now. Here you can see your user menu. So whatever the authorization is assigned to you, you will get all the T codes here group wise, and here you can see the SAP menu. So in SAP menu, it's a standard menu, and you need to go to the accounting here and go to investment management. So this is the place where we are executing all the transaction. Program where we need to create all the master data. Here, master data, go to investment program definition. So in my example, first we have created investment program definition. Okay, we did not directly started to create a structure. That is the first object which has to be created here in investment program definition. You come here, create the investment program definition. Then you need to create a position, investment program positions. You need to create a top position. It's mandatory to create. Okay, when you are creating top position, then it will be exactly just after of investment program definition. Then you need to extend the structure here in investment program structure, where you will add next level of positions, right? Then
Sorry,
you need to,
Corey, why are we leaving the enterprise structure out? Is it because it's been created in other modules?
sorry, can you come again, please?
Why are we leaving out the enterprise structure? Why are we leaving it out? Is it because it's been created in maybe FI, CO, PPMM? Why are we not creating the enterprise structure here?
This enterprise organization. See, there is a two way to create a this structure. Okay, let me, this very right question here. See, when we are deciding, this is this structure which we are creating here. Okay, it is based on the different criteria, right? Here you can see residential, commercial, and retail. This is based on the functional which I am creating here, right? This is based on the functions. I can create it based on the location also, right? I can say this is my capital and this is my operational. But capital, I'm doing how much investment I'm doing in India, how much I'm doing in the US. I'm a multinational company, okay? And let's say how much I need to put in the US, how much I put into Australia, how much I need to put in India. So this is a location based, right? Based on the location, I'm deciding my program structure, right? That is the second way. Third way, I can create, I can replicate exactly how I'm having the enterprise structure, means the department wise, right? You can have here company, different companies, different department. Based on that, you can replicate as it is, and then whatever the new ideas are coming, it has to be started by individual department. So the same, this thing, enterprise organization is taken to consider that part. Okay, so we are going in a very simple way
Sorry.
here.
It seems you didn't get my question. And in FICO, when we start by configuring the global parameter,
Okay.
which include the enterprise structure. But that's my question, that in IM, do we start with enterprise structure first or after?
Enterprise structure here we will use from FICO. Okay, FICO and from the other models. Okay,
now
let's say
you
if I
just
want
answer
to
my
use,
question now.
yeah,
Better. Okay.
yeah. If I want to use the plant, it has to be available. If I want to use the controlling area, company code, business area, it has to be created already in enterprise structure. So in IM, I am not having our own organization structure.
Okay, that's what I want to know. Thank you.
Okay, yeah. So your both the things is answered because of your question. My understanding or not understanding, the both the scenarios answered, right? Okay, so let us go forward now. The investment program definition, when we are creating, let me check some available data first. Okay, let's say if I want to see the definition here, change. Okay, investment program, you can see some available investment program here. Okay, let's say if I'm opening this one, PHRD pharma. This PHRD, it is created for approval year 2002, means it is available for 2002, plan for 2002. So when you click here, you will see the approval year, program type. This is the profile which we need to configure for to control the program definition. Okay, budget distribution annual. Okay, this is the option which I'm using to distribute the budget annually. Okay, if I'm not selecting this option, I'll not be able to distribute the budget to further my objects. Okay, assignment lock, if I want to lock the assignment, if I want to stop the usage of this particular program type, program definition, I can select this option. Okay, person responsible. Based on that, I can select the person responsible here. I can maintain a list in the system. I can fetch this person responsible list here, and then I can have a provision to trigger some workflows to my person responsible for this program definition. So you can understand he is the business owner here, okay, who's planning the values for my upcoming year. Okay, this is a fiscal year variant. It has to be created in FI and we need to use it here. Default language is English. You can use it. Currency, it will be selected based on your fiscal year variant. It has to be synchronized. Okay. So
No,
whatever
that's coming from company code, not fiscal year. The currency
okay,
should be coming from company code.
okay. So I'll let you know how it is coming. One second. When we are creating, let's say if I'm creating any program definition, so how I need to create, let's say I'm saying real estate. Let's say same example. (2020) program type. Select IDES investment program type or pharma RDIM program type. I'm selecting this. Okay, for time being, I'm selecting. Let me select this one IDES. Okay, so when I'm pressing here, okay, so here let's say real estate. Okay, program type I have selected here, and then budget distribution I'm using annually. Person responsible, it's not mandatory field to select here, but still I'm selecting this. Fiscal year variant, I need to select the fiscal year variant here. So I was selecting here K4 Jan to December USD. Okay, so let's say if I'm selecting euro EUR. Okay, the configuration I'll let you know how it is depending on currency and that different things. Okay, in configuration, let me take here USD here.
Rama, sorry to interrupt. So what is the relevance of budget category checkbox over here?
When we will go forward, when I'll distribute the budget, you will come to know that it's only to distribute the budget. Let's say I was explaining here, okay, that you are having some plan values of 3 million here, but you planned some budget here 2 million. Okay, when you want to distribute it from this position to your project, okay, there
Okay.
is one functionality of distribution. So if you are not selecting this option, you will not be allowed to distribute this budget. Okay, so I'll let you know once we'll reach on that step. Once I'll reach on that particular process step, I'll explain it.
Okay.
Okay. So save it. So this program is saved for 2020. Okay, now as per the process step, we need to create first level of position. Okay, this is my first level position. So come back, go back, investment program position, create top position. So this is my program and I'm keeping same position ID as I am having for investment program for position also. Press enter. I need to change this description. It's STAT investment program. Okay. So here controlling area. Okay, I need to add different currencies. Okay, 1 second. I have selected. 1 second, please. Let me check here. I think it is. different currencies. Mhm. 1 second, please. Let me check some details here. Okay. Okay. So here I can enter some details on general. Okay. So these are the tab: general, organization unit, and depreciation, simulation data, and user field. This is the status, system status. Okay. And when we are doing when we are preparing this appropriation, when we are preparing this positions, when we are creating it, we need to fill this data: investment reason. We can have a list of investment reason in the configuration. We can get it from there directly here. Okay. So let's say if I'm doing for investment, so I can add another reason here and it will be available in this list. For time being, I'm just keeping it as a environment protection for to understanding purpose. Okay. Priority: on what priority you want to keep it. Scale: you can enter. Role in the hierarchy. Okay. Person responsible: if you want to keep individual person who need to take care of individual positions. Okay. So here we can enter the same thing. So how it is making sense as per our business practice here. Let's say here in this position, let's say in different position, capital and operational or residential investment or commercial investment, if you want to keep the individual responsible person, you are having the option here. Okay. So this is a top position, but the fields and everything will be the same in all level of positions. Okay. Person responsible: validity, from which year to which year. We can define the validity also. Okay. But I'm keeping it as open. Budget distribution: annual. It is copied from the program. Okay. So here it is showing distribution annual, and here budget distribution overall, it is showing as a option. Okay. So I'll explain once I'll go through of planning process. Organization unit: this is the organization unit. Controlling area: it will fetch from the program type. Okay. And then you can change it. And the profit center, cost center, company code, this is requesting company code. Business area, balance sheet item, all these things you can enter here. Okay. The plant section, function location: if you want to integrate with PM, you can enter it here. I'm keeping only minimum data to understand the business process first. Then depreciation, simulation data. Okay. You can enter the asset class and utilize date here. Okay. User field: if you want to add some more data, which is the for which you don't have any suitable field here and on any screen, you can add that data here on this screen. Okay. It is just exactly how we are having in the PS also. Okay. So let me save it first. So this is the first level of appropriation request is created. First level of position. Okay, come back. Actually, this now go to investment program structure. Here you can create a next level of position. Okay, you click here. Now enter the investment program, investment position ID, approval year, and you enter. Okay. So here you can see this in a hierarchical way. If you double click here, it will take you to the detail object. Okay. You come back here. Okay. You can create a next level like this. You click here, you will see that you can enter the position ID in the sequence at a particular level. Okay. So let's say in my case, first is a OPEX. Sorry, CAPEX. I need to take CAPEX first. Okay. And here OPEX. Okay, so other details will be copied from your top level of position. Okay, so I'm creating here check, it's fine, copy. So this is created here, you save it. Okay, then come back again, you can further create it. Let's say within a capex you want to create further level of position, you click here, go to create. Right, so here let's say next level of position is residential, or I'll say RP001. Then RP002. Then RP003. Check, copy. Okay, now you can see here it is created. Now again within OPEX, RP004. What was that? Maintenance and operative expense. Okay. So it is clear here. Okay, now what I was explaining here, this scenario, top-down approach. The planning, I'm planning some values at top level, and then I'm rolling down the values, or I'm distributing the values to its subordinate level. Okay, and another level when we can plan the values at last level, and then we can roll up the values to the top level. Okay, so let us understand this. What is this exactly which I'm keeping here? Okay, this is my investment position, or it can be internal order, or it can be project in PES. So we used to call it as a investment measure. Okay, so in any position we need to say in system that these are the measures which we can assign to this position. So here you can see the complete structure. So let's say to this position residential project, you just want to assign only appropriation request. Okay, not internal order, not PES project. So you need to come here, double click, you will see the option allowed measure. Okay, you click here, you will get by default this option from the profile. Okay, so if you want to control this option here without doing the changes in the profile, you can do like this. You can deselect the options which you don't want to include here for the assignment. So I'm saying for this investment program position, I will assign only investment appropriation request to keep as a proposal submission. Okay, so I'm saying I can do that. Okay, when yeah, it's done, then whatever the measures I'm assigning, I can see here on assignment. So whatever the appropriation request will be assigned to this position, it will be listed here. Okay, and here I can see system and user status. So there are two types of status available in SAP system. One is the user status and another is the system status. System status are those status which set automatically when we are performing any business transactions. Okay, let's say I have created this position, so automatically system kept the system status as CRTD. Okay, The user status are those status which we can create and we can set, and based on that we can control the business transaction. So if you want to use my status, my user status, I need to create a status profile in the configuration, and same has to be included here, and I'll get the options. I will get the different status here, and then I can select. Based on that status, I can control my business transactions. Okay. So these are the business transaction which is being controlled by set status. So here it is a CRTD status. Based on that, you can see this is the detail of business transactions. Okay. Which you can execute here on this stage. Coming back. Okay. So now, as per my business scenario, okay, let me go through of bottom-up approach. Okay. So when I'm saying here, okay, when I'm going to plan the values for residential investment, I need to ask to my business, okay, please submit your proposal, submit your the work which we are going to execute in next year. Okay. So it has to be submitted in the form of appropriation request. So how the individual people, how they can create a appropriation request in system, they need to come here, go to appropriation request here in this option, go to edit appropriation request, IMA 11 individual processing. You click here. Okay, so these are my available appropriation requests which I have already created. Okay, if I want to create my new one, I need to click here, create. So the first option, the system is asking appropriation request type, means why you want to, like, what is the type of appropriation request. So here in configuration you can have different appropriation request type. It's a profile which is controlling everything for the appropriation request. So I'm having here order as investment measure, I am having project as investment measure, project as investment measure, then again the different things I am having because it's a IDAS system. So everybody is creating as per their own process. So let me understand the project as investment measure. What I'm saying, when my proposal is being approved, then I will transfer, I'll consider the project, PS project, I will consider PS project with reference to the same proposal to take it forward. Okay, so I'm saying project as investment measure. Select it, click here. So this is the appropriation request which I'm going to create. Appropriation request number. This can be synchronized with your PS project. Means when I'm saying in the same example, I'm saying if your proposal, if your appropriation request is approved, then you are going to convert into PS project. So it means whatever the code you are having in the appropriation request, same has to be replicated as a PS project. That is the one scenario. Second scenario, you can have anything here in appropriation request, and when you are going to create the PS project, it can be based on some coding mask, and based on that the project will be transferred, right? So here in the configuration you can have the same option. So let me check here. I'm using here appropriation request coding mask. You can see here it is already been used. So you can click here to see the open number. Go to E0000. This is a coding mask. Click here. System is proposing me E0019. Select that. Let's say this appropriation request is for residential project. Okay, I'm saying residential project area 1. I'm saying what it's saying me, assign the appropriation request with a coding mask. I think it's not assigned. 1 second, let me check here. Come back here to implementation. It is a I internal order. No, I for project as investment. Okay, so there is some configuration missing in that. I'll use that one. Okay, I1 I. Okay, so here let me use the same. One second, please. Let me check here the details. Okay, I'm using this one. Okay, I'll let you know the reason why I'm using this one. So this is the code I have selected here. Investment reason I can select why I'm doing this investment. And when environment investment, let's say I'm doing for environment production, environment investment scale, what is the priority, what is the approval year, in which year I want to approve it, what is the planned approval, in which year I need to approve. So in my case, if I'm planning it for 2020, it has to be 2019 approval year. Okay, and then planned approval has to be in 2019 some dates. Okay, so maybe system will not take it in past, but still I'll try to check this situation. If I'm entering this, so implementation start has to be from 2020. Okay, some random values I'm taking. Countries for investment, country for which in which country you are doing this investment, trading partner, who is a trading partner. You can enter the functional partner also, who's the partner, who's the person involved in this one. Okay, okay, you can select the partner. So as of now, let me see it. Okay, I'm just saving it. Let me see the other things here. Okay, so it is saved. You click here again, we can come back and we can see the detail here. Okay, so what I'll do, I'm just holding it here, I'm keeping it here, and in tomorrow's session I'll take you forward for the next step here, because I need to explain everything here in the appropriation request. Then I'll go for the planning and all. So if you are having any question now, please let me know. So I'll answer that first, then in tomorrow's session I'll take it forward.
Just a quick question, please. For the IM, how long is it going to take to complete everything before we move to PS?
Four to max 4 session.
So that means we're possibly going to finish this week then?
Yeah, this week we'll finish it.
Okay, thank you very much, sir.
Okay, and I'm including only overview. I'm not going in much deep. Means there are almost I'll cover 50-60% of IM. Okay, which is really required as a PS consultant for us. Okay, so I'll go with the business process and the configuration, basic configuration and all. Yes,
Rama,
please.
I have a question. Rama, I have a question here. May you please go to IM02, because the investment program which we created. So there are 3 checkbox: budget distribution, budget category, and the assignment log. So I just wanted to know the relevance of budget category checkbox. Yeah, the checkbox in the middle.
Let us reach at least on that stage, in the planning stage, so that relevantly I'll able to explain to you exactly. Otherwise, what will happen if I'm explaining, it will not making any relevancy with
Sure,
the
sure.
right?
Sure.
I'll
Understood.
keep
Understood. Yeah.
I'll remember it, and I'll explain it. Okay.
Sure. Thank you.
Sorry, one more question before I let you go.
Yeah,
The
please.
PS, can you just quickly show us what we're going to what the cost content looks like in PS?
PSC, when you will enter into PS, my first transaction, let's say CJ20 and basic transaction, where we will have the project structure. Okay. So basically this is, let me do this one testing. Yeah, this is a project, and in this project I'm having 1, 2, 3, 4 WBS element. Within this WBS element, I can create a network activities further.
Okay.
Okay, then I can do the planning, detailed planning. I can do the costing. There are different type of costing available in PS, 4 different type of costing. We are having the revenue planning, different revenue plannings, and status control. We are having the execution processes. Lots of things are there.
Okay. And what modules are we integrating with?
We will integrate with MM. Okay. And we will, for procurement, we will integrate with MM. For accounting perspective, we will integrate with FICO. We will integrate with SD for the sales perspective, and for the maintenance scenario, we will integrate with PM, plant maintenance, and we will integrate with PP. Okay, let's say if you are having any production scenario, in that case, it will be integrated with PP. We will cover the periodic end closing, means your result analysis, the settlement, progress analysis. Okay, and we will cover the basic controlling strategies, all like version, your how you can create different type of version, simulation version, snapshot, and all. And then the basic overview how you can integrate PS with Primavera.
Okay.
And MSP.
How many hours do you think all this is going to take?
It's a 30 hours of course.
Okay, you talk 30 hours only for PS.
It is, so it may go more than 30 hours. It depends on the participants.
Okay.
If you are going in the deep, I'll go in the deep. If you are okay with that it's
no,
okay.
we really want in the deep. That's why I'm really. One more question. I hope we'll have a lot of unit testing.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay. Yeah. So any question, Raghavendra?
No, Rama.
No. Athir, any question, please?
No, it's okay. Thank you.
Yeah, understanding is clear, right?
Yes.
Okay. If you are having any question, please, because see, business understanding of business is very important. Okay. Few people already having very rich experience already, so for them it's fine. But the people who are like who doesn't have any idea of that business scenarios, how we need to map in the SAP in a particular module, it's very important to understand that part. Okay. Otherwise, if you are saying like IM is only IM01, create project definition, create position, create appropriation request, it will not make any sense. Okay, so if you really want to go in the deep, better to understand first business process, then understand the application, then understand the configuration. Configuration is the third. Okay, configuration, let's say even if your business and your application is clear, configuration will not take much time. Even you can ask, you can take help at least for anybody for the configuration, but to understand the business, to understand the application, nobody will help you on that particular on front. You have to do these two major tasks.
Okay, fine.
Okay, yes, please. So I'm closing it for today. Thank you. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. See you tomorrow.
Rama,
Thank you.
Yeah, Bhakta.
can you click on the customer enhancement tab on that? See, I want to see what are the tabs available. Just curious. Customer enhancement tab. Yeah.
You will not have anything here. Okay, it is just it is done. See, this it is somebody has done some here.
Okay. Thank you, Rama.
Yeah, thanks. I hope today's session was useful, very informative.
It's very good.
Yeah, informative.
It's good.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks, everybody.
The content is really good, Rama. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks, everybody. Bye.